Hey guys, it's Bub here. In this video, we're going to be seeing if we can upgrade from NTDEV's Tiny10 to fully fledged Windows 11. So let's say that you've installed Tiny10 on your system and for some reason you don't like it, but you already have a fully fledged Windows install. For example, all your apps and files, you've already put them on this install and you don't want to reinstall a clean version. Is it truly possible to take all of your existing files, all of your existing applications, and migrate them to Windows 11 from this build? That's what we're going to be taking a look at in this video. This is a pure experimentation video. I'm really eager to see what's going on here. So this is the latest version of Tiny10. This is 1H2 LTSC whatever. 23H1 is whatever NTDEV called it. Now, the one thing that I did do before this video is I gave this VM the full specs to run Windows 11. So this is a fully compatible Windows 11 install. 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I also put a TPM, if I can type right. I did put a full TPM on this VM, TPM 2.0. The only reason I did that was because I did not have a Windows 11 ISO that was modified ready. So chances are, if you're going to try this, you probably don't have a Windows 11 compatible system. So I would just use a modified ISO. I've shown that in the past. I just didn't have one ready for this video. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and I already have the Windows 11 ISO mounted on this machine. So we're going to go ahead and launch it. One thing I always do when I do Windows 11 installs is hit not right now, just because it takes way less time and sometimes doesn't get hung up. So it is asking us for a product key. So we're not going to actually enter a valid product key. What we're going to do is we're going to use something called a KMS key. And these are key management something, I forget what it is. KMS keys are just generic keys that will let you get past this. They're basically used for development. So this right here is my favorite collection of key management services. Yep, like I said, these are generic keys. So we're just going to go with this top one right here, Windows 10, Windows 11, and enter. Yep, see, this is the EULA you get when you use one of those KMS keys, and this is not good. Okay. Keep personal apps and files is grayed out, and we're only going to keep personal files. So what this means is this is going to reset Windows. So basically it's going to do a clean install of Windows, and it's just going to move your user file, your user folder over, which is something we don't want to do. Now, the one reason I can think of this, unless it's just an issue with Tiny10 and whatever, this is Enterprise LTSC, and we used a Pro key. So let's try Windows Enterprise key. The only thing I'm worried about is, can we go from Enterprise LTSC to Enterprise? I know that there's a lot of weird stipulations within that Windows thing, but this is taking more time than it did before, so I'm hoping it's actually checking to see if we can do an in-place full upgrade to Windows 11. Alright, and here we go. We are going to install Windows 11 Enterprise and keep personal files and apps, which is exactly what we were going to do. So here we go. We are installing Windows 11 over our Tiny10 installation. I'm going to come back once this is done, and I'm going to report if there is anything strange or if we can find anything about our Windows 11 upgrade from Tiny10. Again, coming from Tiny10, which is a unsupported from Microsoft Windows OS, with things heavily modified, things removed from the system, how is an in-place upgrade going to handle it? And that is the pure basis of our trial. Side of the Tiny11 or Tiny10 upgrade, it's asking us to choose privacy settings, but that is the only out-of-box experience that it asked us to complete, and here we are. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is Enterprise, so you're not going to see all that typical bloat, so that's not a product of the Tiny10 upgrade. That's just how Windows 11 Enterprise is. And also, we're missing the File Explorer because it was not present inside of Tiny10 because it wasn't pinned to the taskbar by default. So other than that, I mean, let's take a look here in File Explorer to see how much storage we have. So we are now using significantly more than 9 gigabytes of our hard drive space. We're using more like 18, which, you know, we also have a Windows.old folder, so that could place something in there as well. So let's check a few things, make sure everything works. So if we go to Windows Update, I would like to see if Windows Update works, but actually clicking on Windows Update is not working, and there is no Windows Update over here. Can can I go to this right here? Or, yeah, no, Windows Update just doesn't exist, which I believe it actually existed in Tiny10. So that's one thing that is definitely broken. Can we make sure we can launch some basic things, make sure things are actually working here? The Microsoft Store opens. Okay, Microsoft Edge. I mean, we opened that previously, so we should know that, yeah, that works perfectly fine. Okay. I'm trying to think of other things that were cut out in Tiny10 or Tiny11 that we could test here. Xbox got reinstalled, but of course it already has an update, so we're gonna skip over that. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it's completely possible to upgrade if you're okay with losing Windows Update. And I'm sure if you went in and you ran the update troubleshooter, in fact, I think we can. Let's see if we can actually get Windows Update to, like, it'll detect that there's some corrupted files and possibly fix it. It may or may not work. Again, this is a very, like, this is something that works sometimes, doesn't work other half of the time. So we'll see what this does. But anyways, with that being said, thank you for watching this video. It was a fun experimental video. I enjoyed it. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, as I do all kinds of different technology videos, including device restorations. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.